So at about 2 p.m. today, police and emergency services were called to a two-helicopter mid-air collision just opposite SeaWorld in the Broadwater. Those two aircraft, when collided, have crashed, landed on the sandbank just out from SeaWorld Resort. Police and emergency services and multiple members of the public attended the critical incident. Those people were confronted with a significant incident, and as a result of that, 4 people have lost their lives today, and we have 3 others critical in hospital. The investigation is ongoing. There'll be a report by police for the coroner, and also Australian Transport Safety Bureau leading an investigation in relation to the mid-air collision today. I'd like to thank all the members of the public that attended today, the critical scene. It is a difficult scene, lots of moving parts, and there is, due to the area where it was located on the sandbank, it was difficult to gain access to get our emergency services, QAS and QFRS to the scene to manage the scene appropriately. So I'd like to thank all those that attended and made that possible to get those people to emergency care like they did. Are there any questions? So at this stage, it's very early. Obviously, it only happened a few hours ago, and we've just managed to have all the critical injured patients to hospital. So that information is going to come out over the next hour or two. So at this stage, I can't answer that question.
What can you tell us about the people?
So at this stage, it's my understanding that with the 7 people that are injured are from just one helicopter, and all the others are still injured. But we obviously further inquiries are being conducted.
Are they on holiday? Do you know where they're from?
I don't know any of those details. Sorry.
What did shoppers do?
Again, it's still too early to tell. That'll come out in the inquiry. But on initial inquiries, it would appear that one has been taking off and one has been landing. But as the ATSB, Australian Transport Safety Bureau, inquiries will obviously identify how the incident has occurred.
What were crews confronted with when they first responded?
I don't know if anyone's seen the images, but one airframe has the windscreen removed and it's landed safely on the island. The other airframe has crashed and it was upside down. Members of the public and police tried to remove the people, and they commenced first aid and to try and get those people to safety of an airframe that was upside down.
Can you tell us a little bit more about those witnesses who rushed to help, what they did, and what they told you about the scene?
I don't know. I can't answer that question. But I did see footage, and I've seen from jet skis, family boaters, ordinary members of the public rushing to assist these people.
There were 7 people in one chopper, 4 killed in that chopper, and 3
That's my understanding. But obviously, it's a critical incident, and all these inquiries will come out during the investigation when ATSB arrive.
The chopper landed safely on these 5 people?
I don't know, sorry.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Unfortunately, police attend these matters from time to time, and they're not a very nice thing to attend. Unfortunately, yes. I want to stress to all the police, emergency services, and members of the public that did attend, thank you for your efforts to help those people.
The police have a lot of witnesses to speak to. Obviously, they've been part of the school at the time. A lot of people come to you guys.
I believe that list keeps growing, and I just want to thank all those people that have come forward. And if anyone else wants to come forward, please don't hesitate to contact PoliceLink for us.
The initial incident was 2 helicopters that had collided. Further information was unknown at that point, but QAS deployed all available resources, including high acuity response ambulances, critical care paramedics, advanced care paramedics, and some supervisors to scene. They also deployed 2 medical helicopters to assist with this incident.
In terms of the 4 people who died, this is obviously they died instantly, or were they being treated?
This is a matter that is still under investigation, and that's a question for Queensland Police.
And And at one point, was it 13 people who were being treated first out?
In the initial stages, there were 13 people that were identified on those 2 helicopters. There were 3 critical patients that were treated, and there were 6 minor injuries that were all transported through to hospital.
What type of injuries were the minor injuries?
The minor injuries were mainly glass shrapnel that had come from the impact.
What about those critical injuries?
The critical injuries, there was a number of injuries, what we call multi-system trauma, which means that there was a lot of impact to the body.
Obviously a really traumatic scene to attend. How are the officers going through it?
Oh, most certainly this is very traumatic, and certainly our thoughts and condolences go out to the families of all those involved. Our officers, this is a very trying day for them. We have really great support systems and today we'll be holding a debrief for all of those officers involved.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the first aid that those members of the public who rushed in, what they were able to do to help?
In the initial stages, it was very important to have some basic life support, which was being conducted by first aiders.
I guess how complex is it to treat people in a location like that? Obviously it's not as easy to access. How much did that play into things for your crews?
Well, certainly access to the sandbar, that was actually very well coordinated. There was a lot of assistance from our allied services, such as VMR and Lifeguard and police, and so they were able to ferry our officers across. The actual incident on the sandbar was well contained, which actually makes it easier for us.